How you feeling, mate?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You got a big black.
Have I?
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Is it?
get it. No, go again.
What the fuck is that?
There's more. There's way more in there.
Really?
Yeah, it's huge. Oh, keep going.
What the fuck is it? What have I been eating?
Keep digging.
Really?
Why is it black?
I don't know.
Yeah, you pretty much got it now.
What the hell is that? Oh my god.
How have you been going? That's
I
a
don't
real
know.
question.
I don't know what I've been eating.
Black.
Yeah, you feel
Nothing
good?
in lunch was black.
Nothing in lunch was black, was it? Your mindset and stuff this race compared to last race, because last race was a bit weird, wasn't it? Like, not weird, but like, you know, you were a little bit more chill and relaxed about it, which is not normal for a World Cup for you. But do you think it's changed now for this one? Is it back to like normal sort of?
Yeah. I mean, like, Leogang, I really just wanted to get the whole race done and like get time on the bike, see how the bike's handling, and kind of that was like the stepping race onto just building confidence for this race and obviously the future races this season, especially World Champs. Obviously, World Champs is my kind of main focus right now, seeing as the overall for the series is gone. But I still want to do well, still want to try and win World Cups and whatnot. So yeah, this race I feel a lot more confident leading in with like where my suspension's at, everything. That's kind of, I don't know, led up to this point with training, and the ankle's actually feeling like better again. I feel like it's just a normal World Cup again that I can come and try and win, where in Leogang I just wanted to, you know, realistically wanted to get top 20, and I did that. So pretty happy on the stepping stones now.
Was it a bit weird and difficult to do, to kind of tell yourself in your mind to like, I don't know, chill that race?
Well, yes and no, like, because I hadn't done any, well, not any training, but done limited training when I broke my ankle, didn't have time on the bike, missed those 2 World Cups, like, me still pushing and stuff, like, not pushing as in, like, over the edge of the limit of traction and stuff, but, like, pushing myself to get a good result and stuff. Like, all I was hoping for was a top 20 kind of thing. Like, I wasn't, like, with everything that's gone on, I just was like, if everything goes well, I can get inside the top 20 kind of thing. I wasn't like now, if everything goes well, hopefully I win. So it's kind of like, I knew that I just had to change my mindset to be like, all right, like, I still need to fight for it and try hard, but not throw absolutely everything on the line kind of thing.
More fighting for your own result rather than worrying about the overall result with everyone else. You're just kind of more fighting for doing your best.
Yeah, exactly. Like, building myself up and my confidence and this and that, which went really well, and then kind of unfolded a little bit on race day in Leogang. Like, had two interesting practice runs. Like, one broke my pedal and hit my ankle pretty bad, and then the second practice run crashed and kind of like bent my whole front wheel. So race day was not the best in Leogang, but yeah, it's all still learning, right?
We were talking about, I remember in Leogang I spoke a little bit about sort of dropping into the season in the middle of it, and whether that was a disadvantage or an advantage. Looking back on it now, do you think it was a disadvantage, or do you not think it made too much of a difference? Or I mean, I asked you on I think it was after quali day I asked you that, so maybe the answer's a little bit different now after race day. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think me going there, like, instead of dropping in now and going there like on the very early stages of coming back from injury, like, was better for like me and my mental game of just being able to get like a World Cup race through and just like build up the speed and build up the confidence, instead of coming in completely fresh and still having that unknown of like the feeling of a first World Cup kind of thing. That's always like really hard to do. So I'm still like happy that I did that, and then it kind of, for me, it just feels like Leogang was the start of my season, because like, yeah, I missed 2 races, but they were so early in the piece that it's kind of felt like I've just kind of trained up till Leogang and now onwards. So I don't know, I'm pretty excited for the rest of the season. All the tracks look amazing and are pretty good. So yeah, I think I can start to like really fight and be back up there again.
That's good. Looking back on the injury, how much of a bummer was it right at that point, or when you did it, what were you thinking? Like, for fuck's, like,
yeah,
it must have been so frustrating, right?
Yeah, no, it was it was interesting. Like, obviously, it was in my race run at National Champs where I was like feeling really good.
Did you regret pushing it that hard? Or did you...
Not really. Like, I was pushing hard, but yeah, I literally just made a mistake. I just went a bit too low and then tried to cross a rut, and front wheel went and then rear wheel went, and broke my ankle as I was crashing, trying to save myself. So I don't know. I kind of crashed, tried to stand up on it. Didn't feel so good. There was a fair bit of pain there, and then we sat back down. I was like, all right, yeah, something's really... I was like, broken ankle for sure, straight away. I could feel my foot getting bigger and stuff inside my shoe instantly. But I was really okay with it. Like, it was super weird. Like, it was kind of like... I don't know, like, I've been pushing myself so hard for so many years on training, on racing. Like, I was doing so many things at home and just trying to train so hard leading up to National Champs that, like, it was almost like a relief that something happened and I had to do nothing. It was really weird.
Because you're
really weird.
You're busy at home as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, not just with training. Like, you've been out.
Yeah, so yeah, home life's been busy with like the farm and stuff and getting that set up and then whatnot, and I've been pushing myself like way too hard on that. So like, honestly, when it happened, it sucked that one, I lost out on trying to fight for the Australian Championship, and then I knew that a broken ankle would kind of like push into the start of the season. But at the same time, I was like, this is what I get. It's kind of like the universe being like, you're going to sit on the couch and do nothing.
Bit of a hidden blessing.
Exactly. Yeah. And I always say, like, forced time off is like the best time off. Like, you can never go, all right, I'm going to have like 6 weeks time off and sit on the couch, because you just won't do it. But when you got a broken ankle, you got no other choice to do that. So yeah, I don't know. At the time, I was just like, it's like the weight fell off my shoulders, and I was like, okay, now I just sit and chill and recover. It was really weird. Like, a lot of people would be like, oh no, everything's done, everything's over, but I was like almost like happy in a way. It was super weird.
Maybe gave you a bit of an excuse also just to focus on the big one at the end of the year, I guess. That's the hidden sort of...
Yeah, exactly. Like, obviously all us riders have a focus of World Cups and overall, but like, I think everyone would trade a World Cup overall for a World Championship race, or win. So I don't know. I think it's been good to like reset myself, and now I'm building back up, and I think the building steps will be perfect in time for Worlds, where a lot of people have, you know, had those first 2 World Cups that were super early on in the piece, and they've kind of like peaked, and then they got to try and like dip and come back up again. So I don't know, it could work into my favour, it could not, and honestly, time will tell. It's like, you just got to see, right?
Yeah. And how's the ankle now? And like, looking forward to obviously the next couple of weeks and getting right back into it, and obviously going for it now, going full gas. Yeah, no, like, super happy with the ankle. Like, even at Leogang, it was really like pretty good for how soon I kind of how soon it felt like I came back. But now it's like truck walk, no ankle brace, no worries. It wasn't even like, all the side steps all the way down was fine. I didn't even think about it. So it still gets a little bit sore every now and then, but like, honestly, it's like no worse than my other ankle that I rolled it super bad in 2016. So they're both just as bad as each other now. So it's kind of like whatever. But yeah, I'm like on the bike, super confident, not even thinking about it. Can like put my foot out, stamp, do whatever. So there's no holding back at all. So look forward to it then.
Yeah, definitely. Like, after doing testing here 3 weeks ago, going home, resetting everything, training, coming back, like, if everything goes well, I think a podium and potentially a win could happen.
Nice one.
Yeah. Cheers.